up, everyone? Joel is here, and welcome back to another webisode on the J Vice Show. So today, well, actually, real quick, I just wanted to mention that decided instead of only doing Saturdays at 1 p.m., I'm just going to do it the entire weekend. So right now, Sundays as well. Today, I should say, was Sundays at 1, but it's not going to be every week. It's only when I have certain, like, a lot of things to talk about. There's a lot of things going on in the world today and everything. A lot of them is honestly stuff to do that delves into the politics, and I really wanted to not talk about that. But it's a lot of things that's really on my mind. That's really on my mind, and things I've been seeing and watching, everything, hearing, I should say, reading about or whatever. That's really been pissing me off lately. So I feel like these are things that I can't address. If it like it just happened, let's say if it happened on a Monday or whatever, and I'm just talking about on a Saturday or Sunday. Sometimes I might talk about something if it's happening in the moment. I'll probably talk about it on a weekday as well or whatever, do a quick video. But for the most part, I'm just gonna stick to just doing videos on the weekends only. So instead of only on Saturdays, So yeah, because it's too much going on, and that's what today I wanted to talk about real quick. Because honestly, guys, I haven't really been like I don't feel like a holiday this year, honestly. I don't really feel like like people was really in that like holiday spirit or whatever like that and everything. And I'm one of those people. Like I really don't see, like I don't feel it, I should say. I don't feel it. It doesn't really feel like the holidays to me. It's like so much going on in the world right now, and it's just crazy. Like even with my friend, my mom as well, we all said it like this year, like we're not in that mood for the holidays. It doesn't feel like it. Like last year's was way better, and the year before that was really good too and everything like that. But this year is just like not. It's like it's just not good. It doesn't feel right because a lot of shit going on right now with all these, like all you hear about is some shooting happening somewhere, some mass shooting happening somewhere. It's crazy. Like a lot of stuff happened since this month started and everything, since the holiday started. It's like they had this all planned out and everything, with all these shootings, like you name it, from the one in Brown University, which I'm about to get to in a second, few seconds, and also the one in Australia, which was crazy. I'm like, man, it's like shootings all over. Like what the hell is going on? And like, and the Australia one, by the way, like that one was really like shocking to me because I know they don't have guns over there. So there was some way they was able to, smuggle those guns in and shit and do that. So yeah, so that was crazy, I mean, yeah, like, oh, oh, that's all I gotta say, guys. It's just really bad. Now, I don't know what's going on, but it definitely seemed like there was something that just had like this planned out to do as soon as the holiday started and everything like that, which is just crazy. But this month has been terrible. It's been a disaster. It's just been really sad, depressing. It's just killings left and right. It's just too much going on, and it's just like it needs to stop, But this shooting in the Brown University, which is crazy, after all these days, I think it was like what, 5-6 days or whatever like that. They finally, like a homeless guy actually was the one that tipped them on and let them know took them in and would let them know where the shooter was, the killer was and everything, but they already found him dead and stuff inside some abandoned building and everything. I'm like, what the hell? Like, like I don't understand this. Just doesn't make any sense. A lot of people was upset because a lot of people at the university was hiding this shit. It's like they didn't want to talk about it. They'll get mad at certain things. If you ask all these questions or whatever like that. I'm like, what the hell is going on there in that university in Rhode Island? Like, come on, in Providence, in Rhode Island. Like, that's just crazy. Like, like I don't know what to say, but like a lot of people were saying like at university and everything, they're more focused on like this DEI shit, and pushing all this like gay shit and all this other shit and these flanny shits and all that crap they pushing you. And it's just freaking annoying. Like, I don't know what's going on with these liberal states now. And it's just it just needs to stop. It just needs to stop. Like, I don't know what's going on, But it's just crazy. That's all I gotta say, boy. Like, I don't know what's going on in this country. That's all I gotta say. Like ever since like 20, I think I mentioned on here, did I? I don't remember. But yeah, because I sometimes get things mixed up what I say on my gaming channel and stuff like that. But I think I mentioned on here that I don't know what happened after 2019, but it's just a mess. Like, I'm not happy with what's going on. Like, the 2020s suck ass. It's just shit. Like, I freaking hate what's going on now in this world and in life. Is just terrible. Like, everything was just better that year. It's like after that year, it was just everything just went to shit. It's like we're in a whole different world, a whole different universe or whatever like that. Things don't feel right. Time is just flying by so quick. It's like I still can't believe like feel like it was just Friday yesterday, I mean, like a few days ago, and then, for yesterday again was Friday, so it's like, it's just crazy. Like, time is flying by. Things in 2020 is a mess. People are weird. People like just act different. People change. A lot of people I know is just changing around me, and like this country is just a mess. Like it's just terrible. Like, and like I'm not happy with what this guy's doing, Trump, and these people around him that's just like, pulling the strings pretty much and telling him what to do, trying to start wars with Venezuela and all this other shit going on. I'm not happy with it. And I feel like, after 2020, especially when the lockdowns and everything ruined a lot of people's lives, mine's included and everything like that, where, like I had my plans set out to be, do stuff in my life, to be happy and everything. And they interrupted that with my happiness to be happy and all the plans I've had in store, because now that it wasn't working anymore, and then when I tried to get a job back in like 2022, they're trying to push this poison for people to take and shit, which I didn't, thank God. And everything, I just waited until December. I mean, I said December. Waited till February in 2023, and is when end of February is when I finally got a job now. Maybe the job sucks, honestly, but I mean, hey, it's something, right? Some sort of income or whatever like that. So yeah, so everything has just been a mess, in this world. And it would, it's just, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with it. Like I said, after 2019, that's it. Like I really don't like this country, honestly. I don't don't like it here. Back then, different, but I don't like it. Like I honestly can't stand Americans. Like these people, especially American politicians, it really piss me off. All these people care about is just wars, corruption, and everything. And it's just, I don't know what else to say. Like I just don't. I can't stand it here. Like if I already had money, I would have moved a long time ago out of this country. Like I already have places in mind I would like to go and everything like that. But I mean, I have even pitched this idea, like, to myself, I should say, like back in the like probably like let's say like the mid 2010s or whatever like that. I wasn't really that serious, but now I am with what's going on. I'm not happy with it, and all these damn shootings, and people is not really like trying to like like correct these things because they're too focused. Sorry, they're too focused on trying to start wars with other countries and steal their oil and all this other shit they want to do. They're not focused at things right here at home. Focus on things right here at home and try to make things better. And that's what this guy ran on in his rallies about making America great again and shit like that, and America first. And what are they doing? What are they doing for us right now? Nothing. The only thing I've seen that they've kind of been improving on doing, like the only thing he promised he was to do was the mass deportations. That's it. But that's about it. I haven't really seen much going on, but then on top of that, you have all these governors and shit like that pushing back against ICE and all these things. Like how, like I don't get that. How can those people do stuff like that in this country? That could never happen in any other country. If it never happened in Russia, well, those people would have been jailed a long time ago, or probably even killed. So it's like only over here in this country you can do shit like that. You can get away with stuff like that, and it's just crazy, because that's all it is in this country. It's like this corruption. There's always some shootings going on. There's always something, it just really pisses you off. And it's like, it makes you don't like it here. Like, makes you like, embarrassed, I should say, ashamed to be an American or whatever, especially going to other countries. Like, I don't like that. Like, even when I be going out, like, to different, like, to D or whatever, like, I don't even like to even mention that, like, oh, yeah, I'm American or whatever. Like, just don't like it. I don't like the people here. It's like, just pissing me off. And it's like, and people just here is just crazy. That's all I gotta say. People's here crazy. This is crazy. Or then you gotta deal with like this regular Americans here that's always like just stuck up piece of shit. All they care about is their money and jobs and shit like that. They don't care about nothing else. They don't care about people, making friends or treating friends right or whatever like that. They don't even care about relationships. Everything is just about money and the jobs and shit. So I don't like it at all. Like I don't like what's happening in this country right now. And like I said, everything after the 2020s, everything after 2019 just sucks ass. And like, this doesn't feel like holidays. It doesn't. Like, I don't feel it at all. This year's just terrible, really bad, like, and it's crazy, like back to that, even though this video wasn't even on the topic, it was just, I was just putting that in there, by the way. So yes, I'm not really straying on the topic because it was just something else I wanted to throw in there. But so it's just crazy how they was hiding this stuff, and a lot of the parents, of all the, those kids who sadly was killed, they have a lawsuit right there, because like, why would you hide this stuff, and why do you not want people to answer it? Like, I don't get that, like, it's crazy. Like, that's really strange, really suspicious stuff going on at university. But like I said, what I've heard, a lot of people said that they're more focused on that type of stuff, DEI and all this other like demon worship shit. This alphabet community that they love supporting and shit like that and pushing into our faces every day. Which I freaking can't hate. I mean, I hate. Can freaking can't stand. Freaking hate that community, I should say. Don't like it. Hate them. Really don't like people like them and everything. One day, like I said, I will talk about my reasons why I don't like gay people, why I don't like the community and stuff like that. I'll definitely do a video on that, and then you'll probably understand a little bit more. But think a little bit more with me and why I am, talking this way, or to you guys probably being hateful or homophobic or whatever like that, But I'll one day share that story with you guys. But like I said before, I think I said it before on here actually. I think it was some video I said that I wasn't gonna like talk about them anymore, but I think this is something I should address. And also because back then they were not as bad, that community, but now they're just even worse. This is really, really bad. And I don't want to be associated with them at all. Like I don't want nothing to do with them. Like people who even like if you even mention that to me, like anything about gay or this or that, like like you're telling the wrong person. That's not me. That's what I be telling people. Like, nope, that ain't me. I'm not that person anymore. That's all I say is like I'm not. It's not my orientation anymore. I'm not one of those people anymore, or whatever like that. And I'm just me. I'm just myself. I stay away from all those people. I don't like them and all that stuff. And I just do my own thing or whatever like that. And when it comes to like relationship wise, I already spoke about that here. I don't talk to people in this country. Honestly, like I said, don't like Americans, the way they act or whatever. Even the ones that foreigners that come here and have that like American, they get Americanized or whatever like that. Even the ones that was born here from their parents that were immigrants don't like either. To be all the same and everything like that. I just can't stand them. I just don't like how the people act here, especially like how things are now. I just don't like how people have just been different, just changing and it's not good. I feel like before, okay, it was a little bit better, but I think, since the 2020s, I don't like the way things are going in this country. I think the direction we're going on is just really, really bad and everything like that, but it's just, like I said, I'll talk about that one day and everything. But it's like I just don't like those people, and this is the type of stuff that they want to keep pushing in people's faces. Like no one wants to see this shit every day. They're pushing this stuff into movies, into shows, video games, which is the worst one because I love my video games, and I see a lot of this woke shit they be pushing into games. But thank God I don't have to deal with it because I don't have any modern consoles, so I don't care. Well, I do have a modern console, but not like the latest, I should say, generation. So yeah, so I kind of I avoid some of these stuff, which I'm happy about. But it's just like pushing the shit in people's faces every day, and it's really annoying. See this stuff online, like people don't want this shit. Like come on, like no one wants to see this shit. Like you just stop doing that. And like there's other things in life. Focus more, like turn your life around and everything like that. Look to God and everything like that. And stop with this shit. You guys keep pushing your demonic shit. That's all I gotta say, And that's what this university is only focused on, and that's it. They don't care about the people's safety, the student safety or whatever like that. How do you have a homeless man living there in the basement of university? Like I don't get that shit. Like what the hell? Oh man, but yeah, it's just a mess. It's just a mess, and that's all I gotta say with that. Like this is crazy. Like I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say with these people now, and and that's the reason why I'm happy that I have no interest. Like if I want to go back to school, I'd rather just do it online. Like I'm not interested in going to universities or going away for college. Like hell no. Back then, yes, I used to always want to do that, but not anymore. Not anymore. But yeah, so yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. That's all I gotta say. And what else? But yeah, but like I said, it's like this year just sucks. Like it's just not good. This holiday sucks. It just doesn't really feel like, the holidays right now. It's just bad. Like all the stuff going on, and every day is some sort of shooting or just wars going on, and then how this country's trying to like push the war right now with all these damn, like all the military ships and shit like that and drones, all this stuff they have in the Caribbean. I don't like that shit at all. Like, come on, like don't do that shit. Like I don't like this is things like that is why a lot of these countries hate us, and I don't blame them because I don't like it here either. I don't like I said, all these rich, not only white, I was gonna say white politicians in suits, but not only them, because there's other ones as well, some black ones in the politicians that's into politics not too, that don't know what the fuck they're doing. Also there's DEI hires and shit like that. I don't know how they get these jobs where they can just rip off the government and stuff like that. These ghetto ass, ghetto ass people in Congress and shit like that. Yeah, so it's just crazy. And yeah, so I'm not happy. That's all I gotta say. I was not happy, and I really wish I did have the money to really like just get away from all this shit. Like just be happy, just live my life and be happy because like for me, like I already said, you could take away pretty much everything you want from me, but just will take away my happiness and my chance to be happy and my plans that I have in store to be happy. I don't give a shit about nothing else. So I don't care about the jobs and all this shit. That's not important to me. I don't really care about money. I just want to just be happy, live my life, be happy, healthy, and everything. And that's all it is. And just thank God for that. Thank God every day for that. And that's all I would like to have. Be happy, healthy, and just thank God for it. And that's it. Everything else I don't give a shit about. You take it away, you take it away, whatever. But yeah, because I'm not happy here. It's very stressful here. And like I said, since the 2020s, this has been a train wreck. I just freaking hate it and everything like that. Not happy at all. But yeah, so and that's it, guys. That's it. I wanted to share that story. Well, shit, not really story, but share some of that because I didn't talk about that story. But like I said, one day I will talk about that and everything like that, with me and the whole gay community and stuff like that, and why I don't like them, issues before in the past. The people I've knew back then, even one that I was really close with back then that turned on me over some nonsense that he thought that I was the one who was telling his business when he got fired and shit like that. So like all that stuff I'll address it another time. Maybe I'll do it for next weekend or whatever like that. But yeah, because since that's not something really of importance, it's not breaking news, something happening that's happening right now, currently in current events. I don't need to do it on a weekday. But maybe I'll save that for maybe next Saturday or whatever, or I could do it for next Sunday, for this date next week. I'll see. But yeah, so not happy, man. Just not happy. That's all I gotta say, guys. I don't know if you guys think the same. For whoever's watching this, like I said, I know this channel has been kind of dead. Like a lot of people I've had that used to like watch and like comment and whatever hasn't been the same because I don't really have. I mean, I haven't really been posting much. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing a lot more posting on here and everything, especially starting for the next year for my season 3 and everything like that. I guess I'm just trying to hurry up and get as much content as I can out, for this season, season 2, because since I didn't really do much this year for this season, honestly, to be exact. But yeah, so like I said, I'll see maybe next weekend I'll talk about it and everything like that with share my little story for you guys with that. But yeah, but today I just wanted to like pretty much just like throw all this type of stuff, all these things, all the things that's happening right now, all in current events, whatever, just throw everything in one, just do one whole video instead of doing it piece by piece or talking about something that's already old, for another week or whatever like that. So, this is something that happened, a few days ago and everything when they found the killer, well, the whole shooting was a few days ago and everything like that, where finding the killer dead was that 2 days ago? Yeah. Was it 2 days? Yeah, 2 days ago. But yeah, so, just wanted to talk about that, the shootings is going on for this holidays, and the wars going on right now, and the ones that this freaking country is trying to start, and these people that he has in his administration that sucks, don't know what the fuck they doing and everything like that, and they're the ones who's telling him what to do. So yeah, so I don't like that, and honestly, I regret voting for Trump, honestly. Like, but then again, Kamal was no better. So if anything, I should have just never have voted at all. That's the thing. That's honestly speaking. But yeah, and if anybody want to say anything like, all these MAGA fools that's just like really brainwashed, don't know what the hell's going on, they're still asleep. No, I'm not no liberals. I hate them even worse, even more, I should say, than Republicans or whatever. And I want to see not on those sides, because I even changed my thing recently, my political party, because I had on Republic. First, I had a Democrat in the 2010s. Then I changed it to Republican, and when did I change it to Republican? I think in 2020 I changed it, or 21. After when I started seeing what was going on, and everything. So I guess you could say, in a way, I do kind of think, I'm not gonna say, well, just I don't think it really matters anymore to say it, but I'm just gonna still say C19. Ever since that, happened in 2020, like kind of helped me to like really open my eyes to see what's going on, and also why not to trust this country, the government, and all the other shit. So yeah, and why I despise liberals and Democrats, and then I changed it to Republican, and now I see what they're doing and how they love to talk about God this and Christianity this, but then you guys are bloodthirsty warmongers and love to loot these countries and shit. I'm like, why am I to be on your side? So then I changed it from Republican, and now I just put it to conservative and everything like that, because that's more aligned to my views and everything like that in life. So there's that. I'm not on either side, because they're both bad. They're both bad as I see it. you know, one side likes corruption and everything, and pushing DEI and other woke shit and demon shit and all that stuff, and then the one side likes to love war and also corrupt and everything. Like, well, Democrats love war too, so I'm talking about. So they're all the same, you know. As long as you're American, I see you in politics with a suit on. To me, I see you as a bad person. That's all I gotta say with that. But yeah, you can't trust any of them. But yeah, and yeah, that's about it. So yeah, so that's it and everything. And like I said, not happy what's going on in this world, especially in this country. And I don't think things are going to be changing anytime soon. I thought when he came in, things would have been a lot better after Biden, but nope, same shit, same shit. But yeah, and I feel like even worse now, honestly, to be honest with that. I don't know if you guys think that, but to be honest, that's just what I feel like. And I feel like a lot of people on both sides are still asleep or still just pretty much as sheep being sheep, following the leaders or whatever, follow the master, and think that everything they do is, you know, not a problem to them. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, so anyways, guys, so that's it with this episode. You know, if you small few anybody's watching, you know, just let me know down in the comments below what you guys think and everything like that. I like also real quick to mention, because I know you guys notice certain words I say and also curse or whatever. I do like my channel, like I want it to be a little more edgy, and this is how I honestly used to do my videos years ago. I haven't changed it. I don't care about the whole policy updates or whatever. Like, I still talk what it is. I don't care. I talk whatever I want to say, I should say, you know, freedom of speech. So yeah, so I don't care about monetization, whatever. So those other YouTubers that like to censor certain things, that don't want to say certain words, is because of that. And I don't care about that. You know, my videos are not meant for kids, so I don't care about that either, you know. And also I don't care about making money off this video. Like I said, it's not about the money for me, so I don't give a shit. So that's why I curse. I'll say certain words, like people won't say kill, they'll say unalive or whatever, like saying shit like that. But yeah, but anyways, guys, so, you know, let me know down below what you guys think and all that good stuff. And you know, what's going on now. Do you guys agree? Do you guys disagree with me or whatever like that? Are you guys pissed off for certain things I said? I don't care. Whatever, you know, but just say it down below. I don't care. So yeah, everyone has a right to, what, you know, freedom of speech. So you can say whatever you want to say. Everyone has a right to that. I don't care. You know, you like me, whatever, you know. So let me know. But yeah, guys, so if you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time for another one, next weekend. The only exception, like I said, if something they're really interested in going on next week, I'll talk about the weekdays. But I'll see you guys, you know, for next weekend right here on the Jay Vice Show. Peace.